This week on the podcast, we have
Doom updates and Amazon buttons.
Nerf blasters and the coming apocalypse.
vacation stories and Fallout 4.
Lara Croft, and man, Arizona's friggin' hot.
You can learn about all this and exactly what a mother box is this week on the official Team D.B.A.H podcast number 147. Come join us, why don't you? Hello and welcome to the official Team D.B.A.H podcast number 147. I'm back, guys. I'm Charlie Danger 82, and with me tonight I got Craig.
Hello.
I got Griever 2112. He's not just a man, he's a Rush album. We got James right over here.
Hey, the joke is back.
And occasionally we have Randall. So,
Yeah, it's hot.
like that. It's real hot. It's real hot where he is. So, that's what happens when, what it was, the Devil's Taint, I hear it's been called.
Oh my.
Yes.
We can't use that as a podcast title.
No, we cannot. Nor can we use it as a tag. Too many special interest groups would come after us. So I'm back from vacation. I was on vacation last week, guys.
How was your vacation?
There was tragedy. There was poor product knowledge. There were triumphs. There were seafood.
So it was like a Shakespearean play.
Yeah. Every year for the past, I don't know how frickin' many years that I go on vacation up to Maine, we get off the exit, and like an old friend, like the first person there welcoming you with open arms when you get right off the exit is Tim Hortons. Now, I love Tim Hortons coffee because of all of my acid reflux stuff going on. I have not had coffee in months, and there's one particular donut that Tim Hortons has. It's a chocolate donut, and it's chocolate frosted, and it's amazing. And
Sounds amazing.
every year, TK and I get off the exit, we go there, we get our coffee and donut, then we go, we go to the place we're staying, and then we go through vacation, and when we leave, we stop there, we get the coffee, we get a dozen donuts, and then we go home. Well, okay, so Maine is where we're going. Maine is one syllable, okay? This is important.
Or is it?
Okay.
No, this is important.
Oh, okay.
So we get off the exit. We're driving to the stoplight, and before we get to the stoplight, we are about 30 feet from the stoplight. And I say, okay, and there to welcome us, as in every year that we come to I did not get the syllable out because I was so dumbstruck when I looked over and there was no fucking Tim Hortons anymore.
Oh no.
Gone.
Completely?
No.
Yeah,
Like not even remodeling?
not even remodeling. This place for lease.
Ladies and gentlemen, press F to pay respects.
Right?
Damn Canadians.
Hashtag PC Masters. Wait, what? Huh?
Yeah.
That's tragic.
Anyway. But now, yeah, isn't that sucks, right?
It does. That's not a good way to start a vacation.
Yeah,
No!
that's nene no bueno.
And, okay, so 2 times within the past, I'd say, half a year, I've canceled Christmas. Okay? The first time was in December, and if you haven't seen it already, you're one of 12 people that haven't. Sorry. When that little emo fuck ran his dad through with a lightsaber in The Force Awakens, when I came out of there in tears, I canceled Christmas. Luckily, I bounced back. This year, Tim Hortons is gone. I'm canceling Christmas.
No! Oh, wait, wrong Sith Lord.
Oops.
Yeah, wrong Sith Lord. The wrong emo Sith Lord. This was not the Sith Lord that killed them all like animals. The women and the children. Not that one. Although where you are right now, sand, it's coarse. It gets everywhere. And Obi-Wan is holding me back.
It's not the 7-2 asthmatic that is a whiny little bitch.
No, it is not the whiny bitch who slid balls first into a volcano after all of his limbs were hacked off. Not him. It was the oh my god, put the helmet back on. Kylo Ren. So
What girl?
there was a girl. Was it pretty?
So say though, that Saturday Night Live skit was funny.
That was great.
So good.
Undercover boss.
So good. I found this lightsaber. Do you want to see it?
Oh, while we're on the topic, if you haven't seen it and have access to it, the Lego Freemaker Adventures, pretty cool. It's pretty
Yes.
cool.
Yeah, Pete started
Lego
watching
Freemaker.
Yeah. They
What
have.
are they?
It's. I don't know exactly how to explain it. Like a brother, sister, brother kind of group. They're scavengers. The little boy is apparently force sensitive, and Darth Vader's apprentice, I forgot what her name is, but she has like markings on her face that turn red when she gets angry. But she's
Oh.
pretending to be a Jedi who's going to train him to become a Jedi to find the Kaiba saber crystals, because Darth Vader needs the Kaiba saber crystals to rule the Jedi or something like that, to build a powerful sword or something. I haven't completely filled in all of the plot holes, but something to that effect is happening.
I would try and help you with that, Randall, except the only problem is though I've only seen episode 1 and episode 4.
See.
Yeah.
So I'm even more confused.
Yeah.
So while they're looking for the Kaiba crystals, does Yu-Gi-Oh show up and say, Kaiba, there are no pathetic crystals in my deck? That's a Yu-Gi-Oh joke. Ba-dum-bum. Sorry.
Pika pika.
Yeah, that show. Yeah. You know, the digital monsters. So, after I cancel Christmas, go down the road to where I'm staying, I'm bringing stuff in from the car. There's a very steep stairway going up. And we're on the second floor, of course. And I get halfway up the stairway because I'm unloading the car and realizing in one hand I have a shopping bag with 2-gallon jugs of water in it, and the other bag I have the laundry in it, and the washing machine and dryer on the first floor. So I'm like, oh shit, why am I bringing this up a flight of stairs when I don't have to? I gotta turn around, trip over my own goddamn foot, and end up falling down the fucking stairs.
Oh,
I have been in Maine for roughly a half an hour at this point. Needless to say, things got a little better.
okay.
My knee was not doing too good for a couple days.
At least it was just that.
I did well. Okay, last year though, if we can be real for a moment, I got to Maine the second day in. I got some sort of sickness. I was down with it, and for the entire time I was in Maine, I had this horrible just chest congestion, coughing. I was bedridden for most of the time I was there last year. So this year was better.
Okay.
And
I
where
made
does
an
Cypress
amazing
Hill come in?
That wasn't Cypress Hill, Scylla. That was Disturbed.
Wait, Be Real isn't Disturbed?
Oh no, I was talking about Down with the Sickness. What were you
Oh.
talking about?
Oh, you said let's be real for a second.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm picking up what you're laying down. I know what the kids listen to.
Yeah, those things.
In like 1993.
The 90s when we had good music.
Oh no. Okay. Also, I was able to tune in to the Destiny debauchery that you guys were doing last week, and Randall, I did leave a comment on your stream there. Back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore.
Yeah.
Very deep pull. I love it. It made me go back in time to when I worked in a music store and sold cassette singles to people.
Right.
Yeah. But speaking of multimedia stores, I did go into a multimedia store, and I'm not going to say which one it is up in Maine because I hope to get a job there someday. But thankfully, I got a very deep discount on something that I wanted very much that I saw at Toy Fair. What was it? This year or last year, Craig? Was it? It was last year, right?
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah. I saw something at Toy Fair 2015, and I wanted it so bad, but I didn't have the funds for it, and luckily, it's such an obscure item from comics that even though this was a quote unquote, like a store that did sell comic books in it, they didn't know what it was. So basically, they marked it down half price. So I got a full-scale replica of the New Gods mother box that flashes, that beeps, that makes the pinging noise, that is just beautifully crafted. I got it instead of $60, I got it for $25.99.
Nice.
I was very happy about that.
And they didn't know what it was, did they?
No, the guy that I got it from, because it was in a display case, he knew what it was, but a lot of the other people didn't know what it was, and he's like, nobody knew what it was, so they marked down the price. I'm like, yeah, I'd like to buy another box, please. And he's like, sure. Why are you talking like that? It's really weird. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Oh, and those for people who don't know, you should probably explain what mother box is.
Okay, so
because some might take that the wrong way.
Might take that the very wrong way. Okay, so in the 1960s, visionary artist Jack Kirby went over to DC and he orchestrated the creation of the New Gods. Now, way the fuck ahead of his time, they had this little thing called the Mother Box. It was a cube that could fit in your hand. It pinged, and it was basically a 1960s version of an iPhone. But so much more. Because basically this was a communicator, this was a personal computer, this was a healing apparatus, this was, if you wanted to go from Apocalypse or New Genesis to Earth in an instant, this is what you use to open a boom tube. If you're looking at the deleted scenes for Batman v Superman that's coming out in a couple weeks, the deleted scene where Jesse Eisenberg is in the pool of goo looking at that weird guy and the guy's holding 3 different cubes in his hands, that who he's looking at is Steppenwolf, who is Darkseid's like captain of the guard, and he's holding 3 mother boxes in his hand because of the whole he is coming. They're talking about Darkseid, not Ludens, and like that's how Darkseid's going to get there. Somehow Lex Luthor unlocked New Genesis technology. Also, in that like little scene where they're trying to establish all the heroes, Cyborg, after he's wounded, they're healing him with mother boxes in there. So it's a healer, it's the computer, it's Mr. Miracle. Half the reason why Scott-Free gets out of what he gets into is because he has a mother box with him that helps him escape all of his shackles. So yeah, this is a replica of something that I have been a fan of in my history of comic book reading for a long, long time, because I used to go nuts over everything New Gods, and yeah, to actually have one after I saw it at Toy Fair, it was really awesome, and to have it at such a discounted price was also awesome. Now, if only I could find what was next to that mother box at Toy Fair that year for a discounted price. That'd be cool too, because it was displayed right next to the helmet of Naboo, which is Dr. Fate's helmet. And yeah, I'd love to have that in my room.
That'd be cool.
But yeah, that's what a mother box is.
And that's your DC history lesson for the night.
It is not something you find on browsers. It is something you find in DC Comics.
No, if you Google mother box, you may get something.
You will find out something in browsers. Yes.
Silent partners of Kojima Productions.
Samuel L. Bronkowitz production. What?
Oh my.
And the 4 other people that listen to this that are over 40 will know what we're talking about. Big Jim Slade, former tight end for the Miami Dolphins. Sorry.
Actually, speaking of old, Mel Brooks turned 90.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
God bless.
Yep.
Oh,
And Blazing
man.
Saddles is turned 40.
That's as
Here's
old as we are?
Here's your random Mel Brooks facts.
Maybe that's why we like Blazing Saddles so much.
That could
It's
be.
as old as we are.
That's very possible. It's very possible.
Also a movie that will never be remade ever.
God,
That's probably a good thing. Probably a good thing because people.
Too much is getting remade.
Yeah, absolutely.
Too many things that should not be getting touched are getting.
I don't think they can remake that legally.
Okay. Too many things that shouldn't be getting
Legally
touched are
and
getting
morally.
touched. Okay. So that sounds like an awful movie. So what have you guys been? I've been away for a week. What the hell happened in the world? Is everything okay? What have you guys been up to?
Well,
James, what the hell have you been up to?
Well, played some Iron Banner with George last night. Last week we got our second to last strike done, so Team Dad Jokes only has one more to go now.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Until Rise of Iron.
Yes, until Rise of Iron. So, and even that we may wind up having to change some things up because Dave is currently very adamant about not getting it. So.
There's always one, right?
Yeah. So
Dave is adamant. What is his reasoning?
He just doesn't want to shell out another $30 for what could be what seems to be like a good expansion, but could turn out to be crappy, kind of like the Taken King. So
I gotcha. I mean, as lackluster as Taken King might have been, though, at the same time, it really was a shot in the arm for Destiny.
Mm-hmm.
It was.
People were playing Destiny again.
Oh yeah,
and that was crazy.
Taken King was a good expansion, but for it to be the only real expansion for year 2 was kind of like it really didn't justify the $40.
Yeah.
So.
I feel like
Rise
that
of Iron's
should
only
have been
going
in
to be
the
30.
game.
So
yeah,
that easily could have been put in the game.
Yeah, that could have.
Greg.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been the kickoff to year 2. That's fine. But I don't know. That should have been more like a definitely more like a $25 expansion.
And I also saw that on youtube.com/thegriever2112 you have a new video up.
Yes, I just got my review done of the Nerf Double Dealer, which was at Toy Fair 2016 this year.
Which also sounds like something you could find on browsers. But go on.
Yes.
Right next to the mother box.
Yes, it's right next to the mother box. It's Mother Box and Double Dealer. It's a 2-for-1 special.
Prices are outlandish. Come on, it's the internet.
They really are.
Anyway, go on.
But yeah, that was actually next to the Halo Assault Rifle and the Brain Saw, which I just haven't had a chance, which is out now, but I just haven't had a chance to pick up yet. That was like the big one from Toy Fair that I was like really looking forward to, and I gotta say it is definitely fun. I mean, it's not a performance blaster, but I mean it's definitely fun to use because you're shooting 2 darts at once with two magazines that you can use any size that you want. My personal opinion would be is to use 2 that hold the same amounts, because if not, you're just going to be firing blanks out of one, which is, it's not going to hurt anything, but it's just going to be, why bother?
Right.
And it's, if you have the 2 12-round clips, if you watch the beginning of my video, because I've kind of changed them up a little bit, the thing looks like the shotgun from Keanu Reeves' Constantine. So, I mean,
nice.
So if I happen to get a second one, I'm just going to paint the whole freaking thing gold and just go with that.
Yeah, that was definitely one of the better parts of that movie. the crafting and the finding of all the pieces of that the shotgun, even though it was only in like one scene. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Cool though. I'm glad you're enjoying your blaster. I'm looking all over the place for the Halo assault rifle.
Yeah, I haven't seen I haven't seen the assault rifle yet. I've been keeping my eye out for it. They have the Brute Spiker on Amazon now. That's going for about 20. So
Nice. Only
that's
20?
definitely,
That's pretty cool.
yeah.
Maybe you can make an
the-
assault rifle out of some of the other parts.
Dun, dun, dun. No, he's gonna make that giant Nerf gun I sent him.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna make the that gigantic Maverick that's like 3 feet. That's like about like 3 feet long and shoots things 40 miles an hour.
He shoots plungers at people.
Does.
Yeah, that thing was.
This is every cartoon we've seen as a kid.
Yeah, basically.
Well, now
that-
you know.
Go ahead.
I was saying now Amazon's gonna have those little button things for Nerf darts.
Mm-hmm. They sure
Yeah,
do. I was looking through the buttons and I saw
it's
it.
gonna be dangerous.
Wait, what? What are these things?
The dash buttons, you get to push a button and it automatically orders something that like laundry soap or toilet paper or whatever. They're making a button for Nerf darts.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if I was inclined to say I'm going through my stuff like I'm getting ready for APOC in August, and
That's
I'm
right.
like, damn, I only have 400 darts. I need more now. Boop. Darts on the way.
Yep.
Now, how do you,
Today's
number one, how do you spell APOC?
It APOC.
Just like the Matrix.
Yes.
Oh no, in the Matrix it was EPOC.
Oh shit.
Oh really?
Edit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we'll just cut that part out.
Get it right.
Yeah, I mean EPOC. Yeah, there you go.
H.
Hey, fuck!
H at the end.
This is what happens when you go outside. You lose your
Well,
brain.
yeah, because you live on the sun.
Yeah. Well.
All right,
and
so
besides,
for the kids who don't know, who are just joining us, what is APOC? When's it going on? Plug it. Guy.
APOC is our big East Coast Nerf war that we have annually. It is going to be August 6th here in New Jersey. It's going to be out in Ocean County. I will be there along with a bunch of guys from the Southeast, Midwest. Some of the guys from California and the West Coast are going to be coming out.
Sorry, I had a rep.
Yeah, and also there will be a special appearance by the one and only Wolf Boy as well. So
What?
Oh dang!
yeah, yeah. I've started the dart smithing process because usually on average it's always a good thing for APOC to just go with as many darts as you can because dart sweeps, while we try and be as clean as we can, usually you're not getting much in return on your darts.
Right.
So it's pretty much you make whatever you can knowing you're not going to get anything back. So on average, a Nerf war, we'll usually make about 200 darts for ourselves. I am making like 300 darts for myself, and then I got to make another 300 for George. So I have a lot of darts to make in the next month.
Amazon button.
Amazon button. So you're like Andre down in like the depths of Dark Souls, just crafting. Prithee, be careful with these darts, police thine brass.
Basically.
And when is this going on?
It's going to be August 6th, the first Saturday in August.
And if you have people who want to join in, how would they sign up for this?
If you are looking for information on it, you can go to nerfhaven.com and just go to the Nerf Wars section. It's pinned right to the top of the forum. You can also check out Nerf Modders Welcome and Shitty Nerfers Welcome on Facebook. Those are the open groups, or the nerfing groups that I am a part of.
Outstanding.
Yes.
Very cool, very cool. Craig, what have you been doing while I've been away?
Really just working. kind of sad. Though I did try your
Not that
fancy
me
X.
being here is so important, but
I did try your fancy Xbox.
I just realized how much of an asshole I sounded like just then. How did you like that fancy Xbox?
Again, it took me like 5 minutes to figure out where the game list is.
Yeah.
Like there's
As it does me
icons.
every day.
There's icons everywhere. It's worse than like looking at Windows. Like
Little
you
cluttered.
turn your PlayStation on, it's like friends, games, settings, internet. Like just
Yep.
go. Just go. That's really all I want.
Just HBO Go.
Yes.
Oh shit. Blah, 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 blah.
I don't know. Then
You
HBO
know,
sponsor
man,
us. Look at that plug.
There you go. Wow.
I love it. I love it. Did you try any of the games on there?
Yeah, I tried
you
a little
found
bit
them?
of Halo. Yes, I tried a little bit of Halo. That was, Halo.
Right.
Tried Rise.
You
Tried Rise. It was cool. The whole like Roman story thing. I get what they were going for with the execution thing, with the stop motion, quick time kind of thing. Got a little much.
Yeah.
A little much because it was like every time you wanted to do it, you had to go. Like you didn't have to do it every fight, but like if you did do it, then you have to like, go through the whole scene. It kind of like it's kind of slow, so it just slow down like
Right.
the whole game a little bit. And it's I know it's an older game. It's a bit glitchy, a little glitchy.
Turns into a Zack Snyder film.
Yeah.
Speed up and slow down. Speed up and slow down.
I also tried in the that game collection.
Oh, the rare replay.
Yes. Yes. Played a lot of RC Pro-Am. Played a lot of remote control
Nice.
car racing. And then I forgot how much that game cheats. That
Does
game,
it?
Oh God, yes. Like you'll pass a car, you'll go around a corner that like whatever car was in third will magically just pass you, just like out of nowhere.
That's worse than a blue
Wow.
shell.
It is.
Right.
And also I've been telling people how you're the Oracle now, because we keep predicting the future on this podcast. Yeah.
I am.
Oh yeah, you know why? Because you remember how I mentioned the whole Quake. They're going to redo Quake thing.
Yeah.
Well, remember before you left, you showed me the video for the Batman Arkham like remastered,
Yes.
and you were saying how horrible it looks, and you're like, how can they release this? Look how bad it looks. Well,
Yeah.
now they have announced that it is being delayed indefinitely until they fix it.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Well then. Yeah, the video I was watching a video on YouTube, and it had the just regular, old school when it came out PC version of Arkham Asylum and Arkham City, and they had taken the scenes from the old trailers and put them on there, and compared them to all the scenes that they quote unquote remastered for the new collection. And I'm watching this video and going, this looks so much worse than the original. The original was awesome. And of course, if this is a PC version of an older game, I just assume that since PCs are so fucking great, that the new generation of consoles that are closer to what PCs were like 10 years ago would probably like yeah, that's just for you, baby. You know that. So it would at least look slightly comparable to PC graphics from 10 years ago. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, this is bullshit. Why, this is horrible. So I'm glad they're postponing it indefinitely, so they can
fix their shit.
Yeah. Damn it.
Yeah.
Give us the game
Hold on.
we deserve, not the game we want.
Damn
See
it.
that?
Exactly.
I knew somebody was going to say it. I'm glad it was you. Yeah. I knew it was
But-
you. I knew it would always be you.
Yeah, I doubt you. I don't think it's where you saw it, Charlie, but I remember I saw that earlier on the note as well. And then they showed, like, in comparison, the remake of Skyrim, and they showed, like, it on PS3, and then on PS4, and then on Xbox 360 and Xbox One. And
see, that's
I
done
knew,
right.
yeah, I knew about the announcement and everything and all that stuff. I just hadn't seen the trailers or the comparisons yet, and oh my god, I am buying this.
I wasn't a
It
huge Skyrim fan.
beautiful.
I am buying it. I am buying it.
Wait,
It
they
looks
announced Skyrim? I thought
amazing.
they didn't announce Skyrim because I saw
Oh
something.
yeah, at
that
the
said-
At E3, they announced the
at
redo
E3.
remastered. It's coming out in October.
Okay.
But if you have it for
has
PC,
all the
like,
DLC and
yeah, if you have
and it will have mod support, I believe, too.
Yep. But if you have it on Steam and you have all the DLC, you get the update for free.
I have it on 360. I want a free game.
Yeah, I have it on 360.
I
oh
have it
shit,
on
you
both.
have a 360 game, not a PC game? What the hell,
I know.
Randall?
I got a lot of
I have it on both. So
Hashtag
Why
PC
are you
Master Race.
slumming it? Why are you slumming it,
Hey, I'm
Randall?
slumming it right now. I'm playing Tomb Raider Definitive Edition
oh,
On
Yeah,
what?
I saw
on
you
the
sign on the.
360 or the Xbox One. Same difference.
Yeah, I was gonna say I saw you sign on. I just didn't want to call you out on it.
Craig got that.
same difference.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been playing it because I decided to connect my external device and download all of the games I deleted, and I was like, yeah, let's play this one. Though it's taken 3 days to download 2 games that are like 40 gigs. Yeah, what she said.
Right? I find that if you have the disc, downloading stuff is a lot easier.
Yeah, I do digital stuffs, which I regret sometimes because I can't return Watch Dogs or Evolve or
Or
what
The
was
Crew?
other one. Oh no, I returned that one. That one they actually took
Oh,
back.
nice. That one, there was no excuse for them
Yeah,
not to
I
pay
said no, this is broken. I don't want it. And they're like, well, we normally do. I'm like, no, you're going to give me my money back.
that. You're gonna fucking do it, okay, guy?
But
It's like,
it's
give me my
open.
money and the game.
It's open, so you only get $5.
Right?
And they're like, I'm sorry. By the way, did you know that we have the Fallout New Vegas Collector's Edition? It is the only one in this state.
Yeah, that.
Oh, by the way, you can play that now on your Xbox One.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, New Vegas is backwards compatible now.
Now I can actually play the game.
Yeah.
There you
Yeah.
go.
And
Um,
what's the other one?
and it's DLC. You got the DLC for that.
Oh, right. Yeah, all of it for free.
Oh yeah, because it is a. I don't know if you knew how special that edition was. Thank
Apparently,
God
it's
that guy
very...
told you.
It's-
Yeah, after not playing video games for a week, it was a bit of a shell shock when I got back, and I had taken my baby with me, the PS4, and I took her with me, and so, but I didn't, I'm on vacation. I don't go playing video games. I'm there to do things like run in the water and stuff like that. And I went into the ocean. I did.
Did you?
And not just up to my knees like I usually do. I went into the ocean. I haven't done that since I was like 6.
But did you eat cake
Yeah.
by the ocean?
No. Why
Damn
would
it.
you do that all the sand. It's coarse.
God, I
it
hear
goes
that
everywhere.
song every day.
I don't ever hear
Wait,
it.
what
I just
song
know
is
it's
this?
a thing.
What,
Cake
Craig,
by the
please.
ocean.
That
By
one.
the ocean. Something about cats. By the ocean.
Oh my god, now it's in my head again. I hear it every
Shit.
day.
Those are the only words of the song I know. And because it's on Nick. Yeah, that.
I'm really behind the curve on music, because 90% of what I watch on YouTube are Vines. I finally got to discover Trap Queen. I love that song. But welcome to 3 years ago. But no, it's wow, Cake by the Ocean. I'm going to have to look that up. But yeah,
I don't know about
I
that.
hadn't played games in a week, and not eating cake in the ocean, but swimming in it. Not even swimming, just standing in it really, and letting waves almost knock me over. They were big fucking waves, I'll tell you that much. So I I was supposed to make some Uncharted videos, but I can't seem to stop playing Fallout 4, so
Oh, so you're enjoying Fallout again now?
yeah. Yeah.
Did you start
That's a
over?
far cry from the last time you were on.
Absolutely. No, I turned around completely. I
Nice
restarted
pun.
it. Thank you. I I restarted it with a new character, and I'm just going around and doing missions and leveling, as opposed to just like, hey, I came across this mission, or I came across this whole mine full of like super mutants. I think I'm gonna go down there and say hi. Um,
Are you
and
playing on super easy?
I am playing on super easy, but
That's the
there
way
are
to go.
plenty of things with skulls next to their names,
Oh yeah.
and especially when you go to the Salem Museum, and
Oh, I haven't been there yet.
yeah, go to the Salem Museum. Bring a combat shotgun. That's all I'm going to tell you. Um, and the thing is, as opposed to what I would usually do playing Fallout with I find a weapon and I'm just going to use this weapon and this weapon's going to be fine.
Mm-hmm.
What? I have 20,000 caps? Whatever. This weapon that I found is going to be the best. Oh, I'm running low on ammo. Well, guess I'm going to have to make do with another weapon. No, it's like I have caps. I need bullets. Get those. Oh, look at that gun. That's nicer than the one I have. I'm buying it. Whatever. I just, I do not have time to be as grindtastic as I need to be.
Have you
My
have you run
settlement.
into? Yeah.
Oh, go on.
No, I was gonna say, have you run into anyone where you've wanted their hat and then taken their hat, but hoped they weren't important to the story?
Well, luckily, if it is a story-specific NPC, you can't kill them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they just
Yes.
kind of go down. It's like in Skyrim. They like become hurt and unavailable for a little bit, and then
Yeah,
they
because
get
like
back up.
in Fallout in 3, that dude in the bar in the beginning that like
Yeah.
wants you to bomb the town, like blow up Megaton. Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I liked his hat, and I took it.
You took that hat.
Yeah, I took his jacket and his boots and the rest of his stuff.
Because you killed him.
Yeah,
You straight up
Yep.
murdered him. That's
in the
fine.
bar.
He was a jerk.
He was a jerk.
Exactly. Yeah, but thank God Bethesda fixed that in the future games, because that was a true pain in the ass with like Oblivion and Fallout 3, because you would have somebody important and you try and go and find them, and then they would just point you to this empty spot and be like, why is it telling me to stay here? Where is this person? That was where they died. And it was like,
Yeah.
oh, great, now I can never buy this.
Whoops.
I know I'm gonna catch hell for this, but it's also a good way when companions are blocking doors that they don't die, but you can put a clip into them so they fall down so you can get around them. Especially if the companions are constantly blocking your way when you're trying to run away from things and trying to get to cover, and you're trying to get around something that, I don't know, only comes up to your knee anyway, but keeps on tripping you up and blocking everywhere you go, because whenever you turn around, it's there. So you take an entire clip from your 11mm clip pistol and empty it into that certain companion, and then that companion is over there and wounded until it gets up by its own, or you stim pack it. So I'm not going to go into who that specific companion was, because I don't want people to overly hate me. But Piper is in love with me.
Oh.
Eh?
Did you run across the choice where you have to just figure out if someone's a synth or not?
I found that a few times. That's a pain in the ass.
I have not run across that.
Oh, yeah. There's this crazy guy that he's gonna kill the synth, but there's two of them standing there trying to convince you which one is who's who.
Oh, that's fucked up.
So you decide like who lives.
I decide who lives or dies.
Jesus, that's intense.
It is.
I want to stay the fuck away from that quest.
Well,
however,
no, that's the best part. It's a random thing that just happens in the world. You hear somebody yelling for help, and you just come across it.
Yeah, I ignore those. I ignore those, really. I figure, hey, it's the wasteland. If they can't fend for themselves, they're better off rat scorpion food. And
Wow.
I did free the guy with the funny hat, and he killed his whole family with telekinesis.
Wait, what? Guy with a funny hat.
In the Cabot house.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
I don't remember that.
I've been to the house, but I haven't done that quest yet.
They got they can survive for 400 years because they've been bleeding their dad dry because he has this alien artifact a hat that he wears on his head, and I guess it prolonged his life and gave him all of these powers, and they've been taking blood from him and injecting themselves and living like hundreds of years. And although Piper didn't like the fact that I let him out, I was just like, that's kind of fucked up that they're doing this. So, dude with the funny hat, you can go out of the cell. And then I went back to Cabot House, and the ghoul that's their like protector basically turns on the major scientist guy, saying, "Whoa! You never told me that you were like torturing your dad. That's fucked up. I'm not going to protect you anymore." And then Dad shows up and then uses telekinesis to just kill everyone in the house.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. I had to reload that one because, one of the people were coming at me with a knife, so I shot them, and Piper hated that. So I'm like, she gives me a perk every time I sleep because she sleeps with me that doubles my XP for when I wake up in the morning. Let's reload that checkpoint. Let's keep her very happy. I can do this. So yeah, I had to chase a cat. Tell a cat to go home.
Didn't do that.
Yeah. That's in Vault 81.
Oh.
Found the alien spaceship.
Where's the alien spaceship? I haven't found that yet.
It's near. Sorry, it's near Vault 81.
Oh, okay.
I'll try to find the location and take a picture of it and send you the picture from the map.
Okay.
You follow the alien blood into a cave. You kill the pilot of the alien craft, and then you take the alien blaster.
Ooh.
Yeah, and it's a pretty boss gun. Use it only for close encounters of the dangerous kind. So,
that's okay. That's what I have my boomstick for.
That is.
Oh yeah. Speaking of boomsticks. Do you know the update that they're putting into Doom? Next update. They will let you go and change it and turn on the old school setting of having your gun stay centered on the screen.
Stop it.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
Oh. But will it bob as you walk? That's all I need to know.
That's a good question.
Slowly sway from side to side as you walk through the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
That the more I think about that game, the more Tycho was so correct in Penny Arcade. The game is playable sugar. It's just it's just so much fun. I mean, it's like Overwatch. It's like, this is just what we're in hell. Okay, they're using hell energy and no one questions this. That's fine. I get to blow things up. That's cool. All right, cool. Let's do this.
Actually, in the GIF they posted, the gun does sway a little bit while you're walking. Mm-hmm.
But can you still aim up or down?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question.
I guess you'd have
find
to
that out.
look ever so slightly up or down for that then.
That's going to be incredible. I want to play that. I love finding the old Doom rooms.
That's always cool.
That's awesome. Yeah, Doom is so cool. I love it. It's just, I was thinking way too much the first time I played it. I'm glad I reloaded it from the beginning. And remembered how much fun video games used to be. That's it. Oh, okay. It's one of those kind of games, those, retro games where you just run around and blow shit up and have fun. It is not The Last Guardian.
Oh.
But we did need to keep this one short. So are there any other matters of business we need to attend to this week?
I don't believe so. Other than Griever making that giant Nerf gun.
He's gonna do it. I know he's gonna do it.
I'll get on it eventually.
I mean,
the
guy only works at NASA. You're at least as smart as that guy.
Yeah, exactly.
So come on.
First things first is I got to get my.
I'm the realist.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to throw some Iggy in there.
I have to get my mod exchange done with my friend Clowny first, and then I will work on the giant Nerf gun.
All right. Holds you to that. Definitely holds you to that. Oh, hey, that game I need to play that everyone tells me I need to play is downloaded.
That's
Yay.
good.
The XCOM game that you guys love so much.
Oh.
It's a good one.
It is good. It is good.
Everybody said that, so I got
Always
give it a
use
try, I guess.
use Overwatch and always use cover.
Well, that sounds a lot like using cover. I think we founded an entire what was it? Group. Yeah, group. We founded
There
an
you go.
entire group on not using cover, so
Yes, that's true. That's true.
it's kind of our
And
bread and
it's
butter.
full circle.
Hey, look, my PSN account auto-renewed. Whoops.
Oh no! There goes what, $50 from that account?
Yep.
That is why the first thing I do is turn off auto renew. Wow. Yeah.
Good for the year, though.
Yeah. Well, you're okay. You're okay
Yeah.
for the year.
Yeah. I don't think
one
I've
last
auto
thing.
renewed my live account in probably 3-4 years. I just go. I think it's Costco, or it used to be BJ's. Used to just get the year subscription where it'd be like $60. Get it on discount for $40.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. I wait till I see deals like that and then I go for it. So I will leave you guys with this. I always have that policy of invaders or hooting dickholes in the Dark Souls universe.
Uh-huh.
And Dave and I were playing last night because he's joined me in my quest or my depraved run for Dark Souls 3. You'll see that in a couple weeks. But I'm in this covenant, the Wolves of Farron, and unfortunately, when somebody is in the swamp area of Farron, if you're part of this thing, and if the guy's an invader, you get pulled into the world in order to defend the swamp. So I'm waiting for Dave to come to a bonfire like that he hasn't unlocked yet, so he could lay down his summon sign and join me in the fight that we were just in because he got gacked by this giant fire demon. I'm waiting for it, and then it's like, you've been summoned to this, and I'm like, what? I'm like, what does this mean? And Dave's like, you're invading someone. I'm like, I'm not invading someone. He's like, yeah, you're invading someone. I show up, and I'm in the swamp, and I'm like, oh, fuck. And there's a dude standing in front of me, and I'm like, oh, hi. Hi. And he's standing there, because I'm not making any sudden movements, he's not making any sudden movements, so I'm like, alright, maybe we can just talk this out through gestures. Because that's all I got. And all of a sudden, another one pops up next to me, which is the same. It's the same. Like when you are invading as a guardian, you have a blue hue about you. Another one shows up next to me with a blue hue, and then another one shows up on the other side of me with a blue hue. And I'm like, this guy's invading. So he's a bad guy. So technically, I'm not gonna feel bad about killing him. And since there's 3 of us now, and it's not just a one-on-one fight, let's kill him. Get him. So we all rush this guy. This guy single-handedly took out the 3 of us.
Wow.
The guy knew, because the whole swamp on the other side of where we were standing is poison. So he just basically made us chase him through the poison swamp. We were poisoned already. One of the guys who came in to assist was stupid, because the guy went down a ladder and he just ran in and fell down where the guy was going down the ladder. So, okay, all of a sudden it was 2-1. I'm like, oh, great. Then I'm chasing the guy. We get through the poison swamp. I heal up because the dude's healing up. I would never have healed up if he hadn't. And I see him, and one of the person is chasing him, and he jumps on an elevator. Clearly he jumps on the elevator. Clearly his model is going up into the air and not staying in one place. And the other person who invaded runs up and just falls down the elevator shaft. I'm like, oh, fuck. So I'm like, okay. I just bring the elevator down. I'm like, well, I don't lose my souls on this. Whatever. Okay, here we go. Dark Souls, whatever. You gotta invade people. So I walk out into the little thing. I'm looking around for him. I'm like, oh, fuck, he's above me, isn't he? As he plunge attacks right down on me, half my health gone. I'm like, that was well played, guy. Well played. Then he like hit me like 3 other times, and the dude was boss. And I went back to the world a little bit wiser, just saying, okay, Dave, I will not ember until you tell me you are right in front of this room so I don't get pulled into anywhere. Because if you're embered, you're able to be pulled into a world.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not embered, you can't summon people, people can't summon you, everything's hunky-dory, nobody can invade you. Even if it's an NPC invasion, they can't invade you if you're not embered. So, I usually play non-embered. But when with Dave and I are together doing a dungeon, have to be. So, that's my Dark Souls thing. We did get invaded by another dude, and we wrecked his shit. And I was able to fix the video, Craig, so it's all good. And there's footage of it as proof.
No Naked Fight Club this time?
No naked fight. That was so fucking funny. He's like, hey, dude's taking all of his armor off. Well, Dave, I think he's some sort of sicko. I'm going to take all my armor off. Okay, Dave. You know what? I'm just going to sit here. That's Dave. That's our Dave. All right. Well, thank you guys. I'm going to put a fork in this because we're done. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, Craig. Thank you.
Oh, thank you for coming back and still being you.
Thank you. I was going to change myself when I was away, but I thought it would let too many people down. Griever, thank you for coming on tonight. I appreciate it.
Always.
And Randall, thank you for the editing, the sound design, and everything about this podcast and joining in as commentary. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And thank you to the audience. Remember, if you like what you're hearing right now, please subscribe to us. Head on over to youtube.com. Check out the podcast that comes out every Thursday. You can listen to it on Stitcher, SoundCloud, iTunes, Player FM, and you can listen to it right there on the website. And while you're there, you can also check out the pull list that comes out every Wednesday where Jake tells you what comic books you should be reading for the week. You can check out the monthly Loot Crate reviews from Jamie. You can check out the sponsors that we have. We have, the No Scope Glasses banner that you can click on right there to go to noscopeglasses.com, where you can check out all their brand new products. They have a brand new announcement coming out soon, so we're very happy about that. Remember, noscopeglasses.com. If you love gaming but hate Ice Train, this is the products for you. Check them out. And of course, if you're feeling generous, go to cafepress.com/team2ba to check out our merch. And on top of all of that, you get videos 7 days a week over at youtube.com/team2ba. So remember to like and subscribe. We'd love to hear from you guys. Leave a comment. You might win something. So anywho, folks, I'm going to get out of here. I'm Charlie Danger 82. This has been the official Team to Bob podcast, number 147. We'll see you next week, and please remember, don't be a hero. Good night.